Hey, I'm Nick Williams with Medicare Millionaire. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about the biggest challenge that many, if not most, agents have getting started. And that is what we call paralysis by analysis. And let me explain in detail. First of all, many agents who potentially can and will become successful or could become successful will have a hard time getting out of the gate because they need to get everything in order. Now, you do need to be somewhat competent. I say somewhat because you're never going to know everything there is about the product, but you're going to learn a lot more in sales situations. So you're going to learn more by having an actual client to work with than you will trying to read everything and understand everything, because that will not work. Okay, it doesn't work in any industry for anything, whether you're going to be an electrician, whether you're going to be an engineer, whether you're going to be an insurance salesman. You never learn everything in the books. It's real life application that you learn these things and that you become proficient and helpful to people. So again, through experience. Then you have technology. So you have all these platforms to learn. It may be Ascend with Aetna. It may be Lean with United Healthcare. It may be Think Agent with Aetna as well. They're a new platform. You're going to learn to use them when you actually use them. So again, by going out and seeing clients, you're going to have hands-on application of the apps. And that is going to serve you much better than trying to figure out how the apps work without an actual client. Some of the apps have what's called a sandbox account. Ascend has that. And they have, so you can get in there and play around with it. It's still not the same. It's not the same as actually getting into a real life scenario with a client when you have to search doctors and search medicines and have that interaction and put it all together. So many agents will die at this stage of the game because of that paralysis by analysis. They need to get everything. What I heard it called ducks in a row-itis recently. So you don't want to have ducks in a row-itis. You want to be, you need to be competent. You pass your test, right? You pass your test, and in some states, you have to pass a Medicare test. When I say that, you've done the state exam, okay? You have done your certification. You've certified with the companies. You know what you're doing, okay? With help, you know what you're doing. And that's when you have your Medicare and You book. You pull out your Medicare and You book, whether you're on the phone or face-to-face, and you look things up. And you learn, you call people, you have scenarios that are difficult, you write things down, and then they're imprinted in your brain. But if you're trying to figure everything out before you leap, you're going to suffer financially. And there's no reason for it. This is not rocket science. Medicare supplements are, as I always call it, they're baby food easy. They're the easiest thing in the world. Sometimes you have difficulties when somebody is like, maybe they, do they qualify for perhaps a trial period from a Medicare Advantage to a Medicare supplement, or maybe they didn't take Part B when they turned 65. Sometimes it's a little bit of a puzzle, but for the most part, Medicare supplements are easy. Medicare Advantage is easy as well. They have the co-insurance, co-payments, and deductibles. But when you start looking at them, they're all very, very similar. Very, very similar. But by getting into real life situations, you're going to learn how to implement these plans. You're going to learn how to utilize the software, the apps that you have downloaded to do enrollments. You're going to learn how to do this scope over the phone. You're going to learn how to do the scope by text. You're going to learn how to do the scope by email. So that's what you have to do. Force yourself to get in selling situations. Again, I always say get cheap leads. Just get out there, get selling. If you're spending a week trying to figure things out, and you've already got if you're already contracted with companies and you already have, let's say, your basics, your E&O, you're certified, you're ready to sell, and you're not selling, then you're making a big mistake. You need to be talking to people selling insurance. That's what you need to do. That's how you're going to learn. It's going to move you light years past the paralysis by analysis. So there you go. Look forward to your success. I hope that you will get out there and start selling and become a superstar. Goodbye.